WNBA in it. He had to incorporate and elicit and solicit the help of his teammates, and that he could do. The other stuff, most valuable player, yeah, he's had that a couple times, and he's deserved that. But to be a champion, I think, is the greatest thrill of his life.
But I think the single most important thing is winning. I just think that there's a competitive nature in all of us that we like to win. That's enjoyable, no matter what it is. If it's in business, if it's in marriage, if it's in sport.
To win, to defy the fates for a few transcendent moments.
One dribble will fall away. Hail Mary prayer, please.
To carve beauty out of the chaos.
And there it is, folks.
The human spirit is meant to aspire to excellence, to harness all the resources at its disposal, to be all that it can be. When that lofty ambition is achieved, we feel, however briefly, a sense of what it means to be truly alive.
To someone who's committed to winning, winning is the satisfaction that comes from achieving your goal. And it is very enjoyable. It's a very pleasant experience. It is addictive to us in a degree. You want it, you savor it, but then you have to be ready quickly for the next moment when you're going to be challenged again.
People like praise. They like to be well thought of, and winning a national championship is the epitome as far as intercollegiate basketball is concerned. These coaches who say, oh, I was just happy to make the Final Four. That's all I wanted for. I say, hooey. They're not being truthful. They wanted that championship. It wasn't just to make the Final Four. Of course, you're happy to make the Final Four. You're happy to win your conference and get into it. You're happy to win a game. If you haven't won any games, you're very happy to win one. So all those things bring a certain satisfaction, but the greatest satisfaction is to get the whole ball of wax.
It's just a 5-point game, but look at the result and look at the reaction.
But for every victory, there must be a defeat. And no matter what anyone says, losing hurts.
Real Madrid, they
Losing is it is a kind of a death of sorts. You grieve.
Nobody likes to lose. I hate to lose, and everybody hates to lose.
How do you accept it, and how do you deal with losing? Everybody loses.
You're going to come against adversity all your life. And if you can't accept adversity and learn from it, you're never going to come close to reaching your potential of whatever you're doing.
If you start to blame somebody else, that's no way to grow. If you start to find fault in yourself, analyzing yourself, that's when you start to grow.
How do we get stronger physically? Through weights. What's weights? Adversity.
Without that experience from failure, you're not too sure of whether you could or you couldn't. And you only achieve mediocrity.
In teaching and coaching, teaching sports, there's two difficult things, very difficult things. One is winning too much, and the other is losing too much. Now, I'd much rather work with the winning too much than with the losing too much. But the easiest thing is always staying in the middle of the road.